so far. He was
Shalom Aleichem. I want to share with you a beautiful teaching that I just came across in Rav Shlomo Katz's Sefer on Rav Shlomo Carlebach, Eben Shlomo, and I think it's very relevant to this time of year. We know that Tisha B'Av, which we will be, hopefully not, but it looks on the schedule, it says it's supposed to be happening in a few days, and we know that Tisha B'Av all began with the sin of the spies. The rabbis teach us, the Gemara in Tainus, that the first big mistake on Tisha B'Av was when the spies spoke badly about the land of Israel. And because we the Jewish people cried for no reason, Hashem said this is going to be the day set aside for crying throughout all the generations. So if we want to go do the tikkun, the fixing of the sin of the spies, we need to come and understand what they did wrong. So Shlomo asks like this: why is it that we see that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is willing to forgive the sin of the Chet Hameraglim, which seems like the most treacherous sin? We literally, a minute after God spoke to us and told us not to worship idols, we're worshiping idols, and He seems to forgive us there. He seems to be willing to forgive us for so many other mistakes. But for some reason, the sin of the Meraglim, He's not willing to forgive us. And it's just, once we've listened to the spies' bad reports, Hashem says, you can't go to Eretz Yisrael, there's no second chance. So what is it? What's so bad? Why is it so bad that we can never be forgiven? So Shlomo answers like this. First, like Shlomo always does, he gives a mashal. Imagine you go to the doctor and you say, "Doctor, I got a stomach ache." And doctor says, "No problem, I'll do surgery." And he takes out his knife and he cuts off your hand. And then he feels really bad and he says, "I'm sorry." And you go to the doctor and you say, "Listen, I can forgive you, but I need my hand back." In other words, it's one thing to say, I forgive you, but the other thing is, like, I'm still missing my hand. It's a little bit of a funny example, but it makes the point that you can't really forgive something if you don't have the hand back. Here's another mashal. Maybe you'll make a little bit more sense of this. Imagine you're going out with a girl, and you're engaged, and you're about to get married, and then a few people come over to you and start pointing out the flaws of this girl. And then you say, really? And you break up the relationship. So did you really love the girl? How committed were you to this girl? How deep was your relationship with this girl if a few jokers could come and speak badly about her and you could forget about her? So Shlomo says, if our relationship with Eretz Yisrael was such that a few guys could come and speak badly about it and we could just forget about Eretz Yisrael, clearly this wasn't the right generation. Clearly, we just don't have the hand. We just didn't have that understanding of how essential Eretz Yisrael is to our Avodat Hashem and how integral that is for us being our true selves. So if we want to understand the tikkun for the Meraglim, it's to deepen our relationship with Eretz Yisrael, to understand and to work on fortifying that connection to Eretz Yisrael, to daven to Hashem that He should open up our eyes, purify our hearts, so that we can truly feel the love of Eretz Yisrael. And, of course, we should truly feel the love of each other and of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Beautiful idea, and I hope you take it with you. Have a wonderful day, and may we be zoiche to be dancing in Eretz Yisrael, in Yerushalayim, Ir HaKodesh, very, very soon. Gevalt.